My name is Lydia Dudley. I work at Wokingham Borough Council in the Deprivation of Liberty Safeguards team. I chose a career in adult social care because I really enjoy helping people. It makes me feel fulfilled and it plays to my strengths. A typical day for a DoLS referral officer is extremely varied, and I love that because it never gets boring. We act as the glue between the assessor, wider teams and the customer. We ensure that everyone's got what they need to be doing their job effectively. Any new starter will be provided with full induction programme and additional training. You would also have regular catch-ups and meetings with your line manager. It's a completely person-centred approach. Wellbeing is a primary focus at WBC. Everyone struggled through the pandemic, and in those times you want an employer who's got your back. WBC really did step up for me and helped see me through and support me through a difficult period of my life. That experience has made me value being a WBC employer so much more than I did before. If I did want to progress, I know that I could approach my line manager and discuss how I want to progress. For me, a natural progression would be perhaps training to be a social worker or an occupational therapist. Perhaps even if a role became available as a senior DoLS referral officer, there's apprenticeship schemes, there's Kickstarter schemes. They just want to help people, I think.
Throughout my life, I worked in lots of different jobs and it didn't quite feel right. I just felt that I wasn't utilising all my skills. I studied my first degree in health and social care, but I still felt that I needed to go off and gain some life experience. 17 years later, I still feel privileged to be a social worker. I never looked back. I quickly applied for a post here and I became a senior social worker, and then I became the team manager of the DoLS team. I'm completely committed to the way that they work here. It's very progressive. They really do listen and they really do understand. When you're working with customers, things can get stuck and you're trying to find the right person, but here everyone's around to support you, and it's not just internally but also externally as well. The caseloads are managed very closely, so you feel supported when you're working with customers. They really do understand what flexible working is. There really is an emphasis on work-life balance. If you want to be a social worker, I really do believe Wokingham Borough Council is the place you want to be at.